One day, I got this call. He said, "Young Brave." I said, "Yes, sir." "I ain't see the letter, man." I said, "Letter? What letter?" "The letter, man, the letter." I'm at a loss. "What letter?" He said, "Well, if you're going to run, you have to write and apply." I said, "Well, I didn't know that, but you told me I got the nomination." He said, "Yeah, you can get nominated, but you just have to write something." So I did. I said, "I'm interested in running in Marco City." He said, "I'm going to be the candidate. It's a formality." I sent the letter in. It came 6-6. I was told it's 6-6 because the next day I'm waiting to hear I got nomination. I hear nothing. And when I started calling, I say, "Daddy, what happened?" He says, "Well, Wellington Dock Stewart got the nomination." I said, "How'd that happen?" But he said, well, Sir Lynden voted for him, and it came tie 6-6, and Doc got it. I said, well, so I tried to find Christie, I tried to find Ingram, couldn't find any of them, and for a couple of days I couldn't find them. And then I went and I looked. I then tried to find Finland. I couldn't find him too. And he finally caught up, because they couldn't duck me no longer. I said, "Well, Sir Lynden, what happened?" He said, "Well, they ain't tell you." Now that's his infamous line now. "They ain't tell you." I say, "Who's they?" "They ain't tell you, they ain't tell you." I keep asking, "Who's they?" He said, "Well, the fellas, man, the fellas." I say, "Which fellas?" They were Christie and Ingram. I say, "Yeah, what about them?" They say they want you to run the law firm.